Hey, everybody, welcome back to another podcast with Blockstar. We got an exciting show for you today. I'm your host, David Hunter. Today, I got Trevor with me, one of the guys from the team that's head of our marketing and project acquisitions. So, we're just going to jump right into it. As you guys know, we had a little bit of a break while I had family in town, but we are back. We have been rolling for the last 2 weeks now, getting everything put together for you guys. The launch pad for Blockstar, I am happy to announce, is ready. It is done, and it will be going live today. And with that in mind, I will be going through, I'll do some screen sharing as well. I'll kind of walk you guys through the process. That way, everybody out there that's watching this will be able to see some of the updates and everything and be able to enjoy looking at the launchpad and see how everything works. One of the other things that I'm super excited to announce, we are going to be launching a proof of concept token. Now, that will not be part of the internal ecosystem of Blockstar. Obviously, we only have the one BST token, which is the Blockstar native currency for the entire platform. But this is our proof of concept to show that the launchpad works, everything is done correctly, and very, very excited to share that with you guys. So what we want to do with this token is we have developed the contract for it for the token. So that will be KYC and audited as us as the creators of that. But our intended goal is to pass this off to a community of people that want to do something great within the ecosystem of crypto, right? But they don't necessarily have a developer that can make the contract. They don't know how to do certain things, but they love the space and they really want to be part of a project. This is going to give those guys the opportunity. So anybody out there just listening that wants to be part of the core team of the POC token is what we're calling it. It's called the proof of concept token. Definitely send us a message. Reach out to Trevor, Zavdi, or any of the other guys. You can join the official group right on Blockstar. It will be the newest group posted, and it is also a featured group. So you guys come join that, ask your questions, and if you want to get involved and be part of the process from the beginning going forward, then definitely let us know, because the whole intent for this is to be able to prove our concept, but to also turn this over and let another community take it far beyond what our intentions are for the project, right? So we have a ton of stuff coming out on that. We will probably start that pre-sale within the next 2 weeks. So the minimum allocation will probably be somewhere around 0.1, and then max allocation will be 0.2. There was 100 million, sorry, not 0.2, but 2 BNB, and the total supply of that is going to be 100 million tokens. There will be a tax on that. It will be 5% on buys and sells. There will be no transfer tax. So any of you guys that like to move money around from wallet to wallet, you will not be taxed on that. And all of that is hard coded in. That contract can never be set above the 5%, but it can be set down to as low as 0, depending on the needs of the community that take the project far beyond, like I said, what our intentions of it are. And that is to prove our proof of concept for the launch pad. I'm going to just open up screen sharing here so you guys can check out, and we're going to jump right over to that. Just give me 1 second. Let's see here. If you just want to confirm for me, Trevor, that you can see the screen with the launch pad on there.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So as you guys see, this is going to be the launch pad. It is launchpad.blockstar.site. This will also be linked to the official platform of Blockstar as well. I'll get those links put in today, where you guys can just do a one-click, go straight to it, and you don't have to memorize launchpad.blockstar.site. But we're just going to run through this quick. As you guys can see, if you're looking to launch a project, you would just come over here and click on Launch Project. We try to make it as easy as possible. And then as you guys can see, you can do from here pre-sale or a private sale, and then also I will have it updated within the next hour after this is over if you're looking to do just a straight fair launch as well. So we'll have that updated as well, but you'll be able to come through and put in all the information for the token, all the information. I will go through and show you guys an example of one as well. One of the things you probably aren't used to seeing on a Launchpad is this marketing info, because we have secured partnerships across the board with Legit Crypto Lounge, Ninja Lounge. We're working also with another group, Coin Launch Lounge, and then also Ember Token. They also have a marketing side of their company. So we're going to be adding them in as well, and there'll be others along the way. So you can secure your marketing right off the bat when you set up your token, and it will display for all the users out there to see. Not only are you able to do KYC and audit directly through here, but you're also able to secure those marketing needs as you need them as well. And then you'll be able to pay for it all at once whenever you click the approve button. As you guys can see, we do take 2% of the BNB raised and 2% tokens. Those tokens do not just get sold, they get sent to our Blockstar treasury. If you do offer staking, we will also be willing to stake those as well. And then we will obviously take profits accordingly strategically. We will not dump on any project that decides to go that route. But if you don't want to do tokens at all, then you can do it. And we do take 5% of the BNB raise. It does cost 1 BNB for your listing fee. The first 10 projects that come to list on the platform, they will get listing for free and also KYC. We do already have 5 projects that are looking to launch. That does include the POC token, that proof of concept that I mentioned earlier. And we have 4 other projects that have confirmed that they will be launching on the Blockstar platform between now and the end of September. So just to let you guys know, there's a lot of stuff and a lot of moving parts. Everybody's getting on board with this. Just an update on Blockstar. We are just over the 11,000 user mark. We're growing every single day, so happy to announce that. But back to the launch pad here, just to go through this, we'll click on one of these lists here. So as you guys can see, I just have a mock token set up here. So all you have to do is come in, connect your wallet, and then you will go to the list and you'll see now, obviously Blockstar is already launched, but this is just a precursor test token that we're using. As you guys can see, 1 BNB equals 10,000 tokens. It says audit is pending, KYC is completed. So you guys are able to see all of these things. That way you can make an educated decision if you want to be involved in these pre-sales or not. All the socials for all these projects will be listed here as well. So obviously they'll have their Blockstar group. You'll be able to click on here and go directly to that group. Within Blockstar, we did give the ability for Telegram, Twitter, Discord, and then also the website for that project as well. So this is all information that they are able to fill out so that all the users out there can get to all their social links from one place. And then as you can see, it gives you all the sell information. This is the contributor zone here. So you'll be able to come in here and contribute whatever the max amount is. In this case, it would be a minimum allocation of 0.01 and max. Again, this is just a test token. Would be at 0.1, but this could be 1 BNB, 5 BNB, whatever that project decides to set. It does give you all the token information. So whenever you do contribute, all you have to do is come in here and copy this, and then you will put that into your wallet. So when you do come back to claim, you don't have to worry about messing with it. It will already be in your wallet, right? So when that pre-sale ends, and as you can see, this is the admin zone, you would be able to come in here as the project owner and finalize that. You also have the ability to add whitelist. And all that stuff will populate as the wallet is connected. And if you are the owner, you'll be able to edit also all of your project summary details and then upload a pitch deck or a project video that you want everybody to see as well. And as you guys can see, there are a ton of tokens unlocked here. Just because this is a test token, but it will show you all of the different information within inside the pie graph, what's locked, what's not, how much is going to liquidity, if it's being burnt, or if there has been burnt tokens. It will also show all of that stuff as well. This is that spot where I told you there would be scheduled marketing and AMAs. Well, this also will show the KYC, who it was done through, the audit, who it was done through. And then let's say they were doing a podcast or an AMA with Blockstar. It would show the Blockstar logo and the details of that and when to attend. Same thing with Legit Crypto Lounge or Ninja Lounge or Coin Launch Lounge. It would show their logos and saying that this project has paid for that marketing and it is being scheduled. And it will also put the scheduling dates on there as well. So just something for you guys to be aware of when you're looking on here. So if you wanted to get more details or get that AMA style information, you'll be able to see which podcasts and AMAs and different services that they have already secured for this project. Okay. So also under other detail, you'll see what the listing rate is. 1 BNB would equal 10,000 tokens. What happens to the unsold tokens? It goes to refund. This would be listed on PancakeSwap. This is agnostic platform, so you can launch on ETH, Poly, Avalanche, PancakeSwap, all of them. So you're not limited to just BSC. And then the first quarter of this first year, you will also be able to launch directly on the Blockstar chain, as we will be making it public instead of a private blockchain as it is now, right? You also see whatever liquidity percent is going directly into LP. And then the liquidity unlock time, this will change from minutes to days. And that way you guys are able to come in and see that as well. Okay. So if you are a project that maybe, again, you don't know a lot about the crypto space, but you got a great idea, you got a great group of people behind you, and you're looking for help all along the way, you notice we do have the apply for the incubation. This part of the platform, this is where you would be able to come and we help you through the entire process. We walk you through doing your pre-sale math. We help you getting the services for your contract. We help you with the KYCs, the audits, how to market, and we really walk you through becoming a project owner with inside of the crypto space. So this is a great way. So if you're really looking for a lot of help, you would want to apply through here. If you've been in the space for a while and you know exactly what you want, then just come up here and click create pre-sale, private sale, or like I said, I'll be adding that fair launch as soon as this is over. We also do have a locker on the Blockstar platform. So you'll be able to come in and lock your tokens. You'll be able to lock your LP. And then as you guys can see, I did set up a test. So you can see this is the Blockstar token. We do have some tokens locked here as well. And as you can see, it does show release cycles and all that as well. What wallets locked it. Because I know some of you guys like to track wallets. Same thing with this. You'll be able to track the wallets that have the tokens that are locked. And then you'll also be able to see when those tokens unlock. So as you can see, I'll just click on this one here. It tells you this one's already went past its time because, again, it was a test token. But it would show how many days, hours, minutes, and seconds that was left before it can unlock. Because if they were to click it before then, it would just pop up an error saying it is not time to unlock. So, again, we do have the ability to lock tokens, LP, and the everybody can come and verify that because there is a locker list. So all you got to do is search for that particular token or LP pair, and you will see if it's locked or not. One other thing that we are adding, and it should be added by the end of the week, we will have also staking for LP pair as well. But that will be on our staking platform. So we do have a couple projects that are looking for a place where they can come in and they can stake their LP for their project, and they will be able to do that directly on our staking platform. And there will be a couple of the projects that you guys see launched over the next between now and the end of September that will also be using our staking platform. So anybody that's in the Blockstar ecosystem that's looking for other projects to get involved in, and you also want to stake and earn rewards, you will be able to do that directly on the Blockstar staking platform as well. So, like I said, you'll just come on here. You will need to switch between the chains on here. So when you connect your wallet, just make sure you're on the Binance, ETH, whichever one you want to go on to. Now, these projects will tell you if they're on ETH, BSC, and all that as well. If you're using MetaMask, you will not need to switch between the chains. But if you are using Trust Wallet or any other wallet that is Web3 compatible, you will need to switch between the chains. That's not something that's on our end. That is something required on their end. But we have been able to work around on MetaMask, so it will automatically switch you over to that chain if you are getting involved in that pre-sale. But just to go back to the pre-sale list here, you'll be able to see all these. Like I said, with the chain IDs, it'll show up. It's on the BSC chain, the ETH chain, and you can also get to the same page if you just come over here and click Explore. You'll be able to see all the different tokens listed. You'll also be able to see if it is a pre-sale, private sale, and or that fair launch. And we're going to color code those as well. It'll be another field right out beside here that'll show, like I said, pre-sale, private sale, or fair launch, and again be color coded. But with the change, you'll be able to see ETH, Poly, all of them through here. You can see when the time ends, and then if it's active or if it's pending, upcoming, past, all that stuff will show here as well. So super excited to get this out to you guys. Obviously, we launched on May 24th, I believe it was, and we're just May, June, July, August. So we're right at that 3-month mark. We've already rolled out the full NFT platform, the staking platform, and now to go along with that, we have the full launch pad. One of the things that we do a little bit differently on here that you're going to notice on these when you do go to contribute, let me just pop back over because I think it's important, is you guys remember we did the NFTs for insurance, right? So you are going to go back to active here. In this contributor zone here, if you own one of the NFTs, that gives you, and anything happens to that project within that first 60 days, you're going to get 25% of your money back from that pre-sale allocation or private sale, whatever it is, right? If you own 2 of those NFTs, you're going to get 50% of your money back. 75%. If you own all 4 of them, you get 100% of your money back. That is a lifetime thing with our Launchpad. Now, let's say that you don't want to be involved in the NFTs, you don't want to own NFTs, and you would still like to have insurance for this particular project or any project that's on our Incupad and selected projects that are on our DexPad. It will have a get insurance tab right here at the bottom here. So along with, let's say that you invested 1 BNB, you would also be able to purchase the insurance. Let's just say, for all intents and purposes, let's say it's 0.1 BNB, you would pay 1.1 BNB. And then, like I said, if anything happened to that project within the first 60 days, rug pull, scam, exploit, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, you would be entitled to that 100% of your money back from this particular allocation. Anything after the 60 days is on you, but we feel like 60 days gives you a pretty good idea if it's going to be a successful project, at least from the rug pull scam side of things. So we're just trying to bring more legitimacy to these projects. So not all projects will qualify for that, but if they went through KYC and audit and all that stuff, they will have the opportunity for that to be one of the things inside of that pre-sale, right? So, and those funds, for anybody that's curious, those funds do go into a insurance treasury. So that way they're there for any future projects that come on a list that may happen to have an exporter, rug pull, and everything that maybe we didn't catch or whatever. Then that money will be there for them to be able to, those contributors to come back and claim at that time, right? So you do have 60 days from the time of launch, not from the time you contributed. So the day of launch, it's 60 days out, and then you'll be able to come in and claim that back. Hopefully, everybody is good actors in the space, and we won't have to have that, but you do have the ability to purchase that insurance policy. And again, that's something unique to us. I've never seen that before on another launch pad. Also, the whole NFT, if you guys would like to be involved and have those lifetime NFTs, you can purchase those directly on nft.blockstar.site. There are links on the official Blockstar launch platform or social platform. You can go on there and click that link and go directly there and be able to purchase those NFTs. And those are good for any other projects that come through our Incupad and select ones on the DexPad as well. So that pretty much wraps up this side of things. Trevor, you got any questions about this that maybe I haven't covered, or you think other people might want to know out there that are listening?
Well, I know that there's definitely a few projects out there that are super excited to utilize the Incupad. I don't know if I necessarily want to mention any of them by name, but I think one of the groups that has been pretty vocal about moving over to Blockstar is the Magic token. I don't know if they're necessarily going to go through a rebrand, but very excited to have them coming over to the platform. I know that they have said that they're looking to bring their entire community over to the platform and utilize it for all their communications. So super happy to have them aboard.
Yeah, that's super awesome. Can you think of anything else on the launch pad that I missed that maybe we need to let the users out there know, or anything that you think they may be curious on?
Hmm. I got
I think
nothing.
well, maybe that means I explained it good, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions about this, again, we're continuously updating the platform. We're continuously adding to our ecosystem. But again, we're super excited about this because this has been one of those things I've been most excited about getting out to you guys. I know there's a ton of projects out there that are ready to list. Like I said, we've already secured 5 of them, including that proof of concept token. So again, you guys look out for that. We're going to be putting out some dates, times, all that good stuff. We're going to give it enough time so we can get all the marketing together for it as well. But if you're looking for a true degen play that you can get involved in that could have the potential of some great utility based on that community that builds out, and they're going to have the ability to vote on everything moving forward, and then they will take that token and do what they see fit with it as far as utilities and stuff. That's why we haven't added a utility. One utility that we may possibly add to it just to help the project get started and going forward, we may be able to do the ability to have staking for them from day one at launch. So that would give at least one utility to that project, and then hopefully they can take it and make it flourish into something greater than just staking, right? So again, that is our proof of concept, just to prove proof of concept of the platform itself. We got a ton of other stuff coming up. if you guys are interested in being part of our poker tournament, we will be dropping that information as well. So we do have a poker tournament coming up. What we're going to do is going to be free to play for you guys. If you do want to come in for a rebuy, though, you will have the ability to have 3 different rebuys. Only thing you have to do to qualify to get a rebuy entry, you have to make a buy on the chart. I don't care how much you spend. All you got to do is make a buy on the chart. So if you want to do 0.01, that will give you the opportunity to get a rebuy in the poker tournament. If you happen to get knocked out early, you can have up to 3 of those. And then we will, the winners of that will probably do like, I don't know, 3 to 5 places for the poker tournament. We'll give away some NFTs for the insurance. We'll do some other giveaways, maybe a few Blockstar tokens, something like that. But it'll be a fun time, and I will put all the details and dates out for that. We're getting all the graphics and infographics and all the information for that. So pay attention to the Blockstar, to the news feed. We'll also put it under important announcements. We'll post it on our Twitter, Telegram, and all those other official channels as well. But you guys stay tuned for that. There's going to be a ton of information coming out this week, not just with the poker tournament. We also have that Blockstar party. Some of you guys have already started hearing about, where we're going to be working with a lot of different projects out there that are going to be hosting individual things, like we would be doing another poker tournament that night. Some groups are going to be doing karaoke. Another group, I won't name any names yet, but so give them a chance to make those announcements. But they're going to be doing an escape room right on Blockstar. So it's going to be a total block party. And it's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to do a lot of giveaways. There's going to be some door prizes that a lot of the other projects, as you guys have noticed, are groups and organizations has tremendously grown over the last month. Thanks to Trevor and Zabdu for doing a lot of that outreach and working with these projects and bringing them into our ecosystem. But they're super excited to be there. We're super excited to have them. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff like this going forward into the future as well. So if you're wondering what the next thing that's coming to Blockstar is, once all this stuff is finished up, finalized, obviously it's already been tested. That's why we're ready to make it live. We're going to go ahead and do the LP staking on the staking platform that I mentioned earlier. And then the next part of the ecosystem, the roadmap, is going to be our DEX and that Blockstar wallet that you guys have been asking us about. So not only will you be able to use that and connect to any Web3 website with our wallet, but you'll also be able to keep all of your tokens and do everything within inside of our ecosystem directly from your Blockstar wallet. So if you don't want to have 100 different wallets out there, then you're able to not have MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and all those other ones. I know they're great wallets. I've used them for years, but we will also have the ability to have the Blockstar wallet. And if you're using that Blockstar wallet and you're using our DEX, there will be 0 trading fees for you guys. I know you guys are super excited to hear that, but 0 trading fees. And then once our centralized exchange goes live, now that's going to be separated from our DEX. You'll be able to bring fiat directly in to that exchange through your Blockstar wallet, and then be able to go out to a decentralized ecosystem as well, but also be able to stay on that centralized exchange. You'll be using one wallet to do both. So you won't have to keep switching that wallet. If you guys are familiar with Binance, Coinbase, you always get a different wallet address. Well, now everything gets stored on your Blockstar wallet. We don't have control of that. It is still a decentralized wallet, but we are tied to it. So where you would be able to use and spend and invest directly within our exchange that is centralized with a public ledger, not a private ledger, like you're used to seeing on a lot of these exchanges. So we do have our license for that. One thing I should mention, as you guys know, I had mentioned before, and we did a lot of talking about this in the early days, about that Blockstar Visa debit card. Those are coming, guys. So all we're doing, we pushed back the date a little bit just because we were working on getting all these other things out. But that will be coming out to that form for you guys to fill out. That is going to be exclusive to our private sale and pre-sale people first that were involved. And then after that, if there are any spots left, because that was going to be our test with that first 100 to 200 people. And then we will open it up for everybody that would like to have a Blockstar Visa card that will also be attached to that Blockstar wallet. So some more exciting stuff coming up. But to be clear, the next 2 things in the ecosystem beyond that LP staking is going to be the DEX and the Blockstar wallet. So again, lots of exciting stuff coming out over the next couple months. And as soon as we get a little closer with some testing on that, we will put out official release dates as well. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up for today, guys. We, like I said, in the background, we've been super busy. We're gonna continue to keep on working. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about the markets going up and down. I think there's still a debate of where the bottom is. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think the bottom's in. I think it came in earlier at around 19. for. So we're just going to keep on pushing, building. You will start to see a little bit more marketing come from the Blockstar side of things, especially advertising these, the Launchpad and the projects that are coming in. You're going to see a lot more AMAs coming over the next several weeks. I know Trevor and Zobby been working their butts off getting all those secured. So stay tuned. We'll continue to always do our Tuesday at 3 p.m. or sorry, 8 p.m. UTC standard time. Every single Tuesday, we always have a podcast. We do have guests that come on all the time onto that particular podcast, but we always give you guys updates about what's going on in the ecosystem, what we got coming up next, and you guys just stay tuned. So we'll catch you guys on another Blockstar podcast again next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. UTC. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks.